Hey cats,
Yes, Steve.
welcome back to the House of Catte.
Welcome back.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Why does this keep happening?
Why are they always so specific?
The rune of the week for the week starting Monday, the 30th of May, is Rithau. And the rune Rithau represents the idea of travel, rhythm, spontaneity. It's indicative of a journey, but also represents a wheel. It can be the physical travels, the movement, and equally, it can be the idea of the spiritual travel, the journey, the transformation. The key here, in the context of the House of Catte runes that we have seen so far, is that we're starting again. We are beginning the path once more. We had a win last week. We had the successes. Now it's about moving on, moving forward, building on what we've done and continuing that pathway. So for those of you traveling, safe journey, and may the journey be dull, uninteresting, and the destination far more exciting than getting there itself. For those of us thinking about the journey ahead, may the planning be simple and the Google Maps mostly accurate. Seriously, House of Catte.
Honestly.
It's amazing what you can buy at Toy World. And now, a word from this cat.
Meow meow.
Hey, wait a minute.
And now a word from our sponsors.
One of the less expected items on the Trebuchet List is the presence of hand puppets. It's in the frame with me, isn't it?
A Trebuchet List. Item 59. Prohibited object and puppets. A cat, whether in pursuit of media dominance, allowing Anne's Mac Prize-winning education advice, or engaged in combat and becoming a villain, shall not operate, own, possess, or cause to fall under demonic possession any form of hand puppet. Clarification: any form of hand puppet. We really mean any form of hand puppet. Isn't that right, Mr. Frugal?
Neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours.
Steve,
Yes, guys?
aren't musical numbers on the Trebuchet List?
Ah, do not make me get the spray bottle.
Yes, for a very good reason. Let's never talk about this again.
Deal.
And this is the Chaos card reading for episode 9 of the Fortune Teller's Cat. Coming into this week, it's not the cards unless there's a null. Blank is silent this day. Now, this is an interesting aspect, building on the readings to date, is that perhaps nothing from what we have done so far has come to this week or is to be resolved this week. The week itself, exercise due care. Red heralds the falling of nights, the ending of days, the conclusion of things yet undone. This could be the false finish. I've made the plan. I've thought about the implementation. Therefore, I have finished. Well, implementation is the key. And if you are at the point now that you've invested all that energy, you've invested all that effort, and now you're like, oh, now I've actually got to go and do it? This is the due care. Be wary of the finality, the ending, the closure. The silence is also, perhaps the due care here is to think not necessarily from last week where we had purple knowing but not necessarily telling. Maybe we should be cautious as to how we interpret that silence. The energies coming out of this week. Yellow is the coming of the dawn, the strong portent, survival, salvation, endurance, and potential. The cards suggest that This is the potential for a false start, or perhaps a false finish. From this week, the energies from this week still lead us towards the potential for great opportunities for new beginnings. But to see the due care and strong portent side by side, that we are perhaps playing a slightly higher risk hand. Risk is not itself inherently bad. Calculations, deliberations, doing things deliberately, this is one of the features of what we look for out of the Chaos cards. To be able to say, yes, I did the maths, but I might just get someone else to check my numbers. I think this is also a signifier of an opportunity here. In this week, what we are looking for is, where does it look like it's over, but it's not yet done? And we're just about to start another chapter.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, because it hasn't happened yet. It's the next big thing.
I'm this cat, and I'm on the road for the next big things. And today, we're in Goulburn. And Goulburn means the big Merino.
So in the pursuit of the big things, this is the Concrete Kaiju.
So in the quest of asking about, what makes something a big thing, there's been the size of it, the scale of it, the fact it's made out of asbestos and concrete and it's not going anywhere in a hurry.
According to its records, it's been moved at least once. So it was built, moved, and it is where it is now, which means that there is the potential for a Concrete Kaiju heist. So if anyone out there wants to do the most Australian heist film ever, after Nando's and the infamous Big Mango scam theft thing they did for a promotion a few years ago, but genuinely heisting the big Merino would be a way to go.
But I think also we shouldn't discount the fact that if you've got really good scale replica merchandise, that probably puts you in line to be one of the big things. This cat down here at Goulburn is willing to say that the big Merino is part of the next big thing.
It's a Catte React to unboxing. This is the second box that we received from good friend of the channel, friend Tracy. And having learnt from the previous, I have no idea how I'm going to get in because this box seems to be new and different. And what's box like? Score 1, a box. It has the most dramatic of duct tape sidings. So when I say at work, would you are you prepared to make small sacrifices for career development? My answer is I'm not very good with the knife. Stabbery. Stab, 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 stab. Okay, I'm now confident Tracy has left a false floor on this box. Hang on. Before unsealing box. Oh, okay. I'm sure there was a better way in. I'm sure Tracy is currently face palming her way out of. 3 hours later. Whatever skills you have as a paper airplane designer, do not transfer to cardboard. What? Alright, let's... Tissue? Seven. We have a toys. Ooh. A Lego toys. A question of wolves. A box. Oh. Huh? Huh? Although, okay, the urge to serve that with ham now as prosciutto. A wolf pen. Lego Build-A-Pon mug. All of the good. Tracy, a wolf pen. Shiny, glittery, sparkly wolf pen. I think Tracy assumes I'm about to be holding a hen's night shortly. Is there someone I should know for that to happen? And that was episode 9 of the House of Catte, in which our heroic cat ventured off to the far distant lands of Goulburn, encountered the Concrete Kaiju, and put together the pitch for the most Australian heist film ever. Goulburn Big Merino's been moved once, which means it can be moved. Therefore, the ultimate heist film. And that was episode 9, in which it becomes suddenly apparent that there's only one more episode to go in the series. We can now announce that there is going to be season 2. Take it away, Poppycat, with the promo. And now, to close out the episode, I think staying with the theme of the ultimate heist film, let's see what you can do with a crane and a closing credits.
That was the House of Catte for episode 9. A 90% completion rate is quite the thing for the easily distractive cat. Almost there.